Welcome back to Semi Homemade. It is a Mardi Gras today. I have to show you the coolest thing. Look at this window treatment. This is all just remnants of ribbons that I had that I made a cute window treatment out of. Do you love this? So easy, so cute. Was in the pantry, got myself a little bit of bourbon, which is going to give my Louisiana Mud Pie some fantastic flavor. Now, I'm going to take a half a cup of caramel sauce. And this is just the stuff that you put onto your ice cream into a saucepan. Now, you're going to put 1 tablespoon of this bourbon into your caramel sauce, and whenever you put liquor into anything, you don't want that stove on. Okay, now I'm going to give this a quick stir, and you're going to need to heat this thoroughly so that those flavors meld. Now, if you don't want to use actual bourbon, you can use a vanilla extract. You could also use rum extract. That wouldn't be so bad. Now, I already have some cooling right over here. It needs to be cool before you start the next process, and that is I have taken a chocolate cookie shell. This is just a pie shell, chocolate. And we are going to take 1/4 cup, so half of this mixture, and put it into the bottom of the pie shell. And that is going to sit and become the base of our mud pie. And by the way, you can just buy these crusts right in the supermarket just like this. And spread that around so it completely coats the bottom of the pan. Now this is going to go into the freezer to set up for just a little while, and I have some in here. Now I need to grab my ice cream. 2 pints of ice cream. Okay. Now the next thing you're going to do is put an entire pint of ice cream into the pie shell and on top of that caramel sauce. And this is a delicious coffee ice cream, but if you wanted to, of course, you could use any flavor that you want. All right. Spread this around. Now, by the way, if you're feeding this to kids, you don't have to heat it up because you're not going to add that bourbon. Now, I'm going to put just some chocolate chips on top of here. You can do the minis or you can do the big ones. And some chopped pecans. This is a very fun dessert for kids to make, and ice cream cakes are always popular. Now this goes back in the freezer to set up. You can tell that this is a process. It's layered and it's going to be wonderful and worth all that work. Now, pop this in here. This is frozen solid, and your next layer goes on top. All you're going to do is add the other pint of ice cream. You know, you could do 2 flavors if you wanted to. You could do coffee on one layer and maybe chocolate on the other. Or my grandma used to love butter pecan. That would be delicious in this. Okay. Spread this around. Now on top of this, you are going to add the rest of your chocolate chips and the rest of your chopped pecans. See how easy it is to make an ice cream dessert? Now to the top of this, I want to add the rest of my caramel sauce and drizzle it from up high so you get a nice tiny drizzle all the way around. This looks like you bought it in one of those fancy ice cream shops and paid a fortune. Now this goes back into the freezer to set up, and I have to tell you something, you must make this. This is so delicious. You are going to be shocked at how good this tastes. Now I have one already set up down here. Yummy. Okay, now I want to cut this little piece for me, and I need a plate. Okay, where is my knife? Now go in here with the knife. Okay, now just want to cut it here. Just want to help it scoot it out just a little bit. Hey, I can take the whole thing out of here. Holy moly, I'm taking the whole thing out of here. Yay, look at that. Yum. Okay, now let's try this again. Ooh, this is for me. Yum. When I come back, I'm going to show you how to make a Southern Belle cocktail. See you in a second.